everyone, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. It's Janet Wakeland with Remarkably Created, and we are on day 4 of looking at the 8 new suites of coordinated product from Stampin UP that will debut on January 5th. Quick little side note, we've already had one tornado warning here at the house today. Right now we're in a bit of a lull, so I felt safe going online. But if the video ends suddenly, freezes suddenly, I disappear suddenly, it's because of the weather that's happening right now here in Louisiana. So just be forewarned, and if that happens, then I will just go ahead and record this as a non-live video. So let's flip the cameras around and let's take a look at this 4th suite of products. The products that I'm talking about come from this catalog right here that will go live for ordering for the public on January 5th, 2023. We've been talking about what's called suites of product, coordinated grouping of products that all vary in size a little bit and what's in them, but the key is that it's a coordinated grouping of products. It is by no means everything that is in this catalog. There is so much amazing other things. Oh my goodness, Janet, you're right. You're over in Folsom. Be careful. And I hope that's one big tub with those 5 babies. So you understand what I'm talking about, but be safe. We've been praying for everyone. But anyway, the products come from this catalog, but it's by no means all when I talk about the suites. So Regency Park is a larger suite. It is a suite that has 6x6 designer paper, 2 bundles, specialty paper, embellishments, ribbon, and then it also has an embossing folder. So first, let's set these aside and let's just jump in and look at the paper first, and then we'll come back to all of the other goodies. This paper here is a shimmery texture paper. And I have to say it's my favorite paper in the catalog. I am absolutely smitten with it, so you can see the shimmer. But if I hold it up, can you see the corrugation? And if I run my finger, you can probably hear the corrugation. I am just smitten with this. I love texture. I'm a touchy-feely person. And I love the look that it gives, okay? You have shaded spruce, balmy blue, and a pearlescent. So just beautiful, 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 beautiful. We'll leave those out and we'll lay the new papers on top of it. As I mentioned, this is a 6x6 suite or 6x6 pack, and it's beautiful florals. Make you think spring. I know some of you up north are getting snow where we're getting the rain and the tornadoes. And I'll be honest, I don't miss the snow. Selling our snowblower was a happy day for us. If I need my snow fix, I will come visit up north someplace where there's a lot of snow happening. So make sure I get all the papers out here for you to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And just like the other day, we are missing one of the images, and maybe it'll pop up here when we go to flip. Oh, there it is. Go to flip something. Oh, nope, we already have that one. We'll figure it out. But anyway, you've got beautiful florals. In the floral collection, and in this collection, Petal Pink, Sweet Sorbet, Mango Medley, Shaded Spruce, Balmy Blue, and Niter Navy are the core colors that are featured in the designer paper, and also the colors of which we have coordinated cardstock, we have markers and blends and embellishments and fun things like that. And then when we flip the paper over, you're going to have just really fun patterns and prints to work with to balance against those prints. And just because they're part of a suite doesn't mean you have to order them as such. Our products mix and match really, really well. And you can also order them individually. You don't have to order the whole suite, so you can have just one or the other. This is the new embossing folder. It is what we call a 3D, so it gives you a really, really deep etch. And this is called cane. So it's cane weave. So it's like those beautiful old cane weave chairs. So this is our cane weave. The ribbon has a bit of a denim look to it, and it's 2-tone. And then these really fun, they're called Milky Dots, and they are kind of hazy. So that's where the name Milky comes from. And you've got these 4 colors. And you probably already noticed that yesterday we did the By the Bay suite. These were perfect for By the Bay suite. So again, things mix and match really well. Let's slide that over and let's pull in our bundles. So this is one of the two bundles. This is called Petal Park. And in this case, this is a two-step stamp. These work together to give you leaves that have a layer of color on them, and you'll see that in a sample. The stamps are two-step as well, the flowers, and then these fit into the openings on here. And then you've got some fun extra flowers, again, that are all two-step. And then this has a coordinating punch, and I went ahead and pulled the stamp out. This stamp is actually hooked together as 3 pieces, and then there's a leaf. So you're going to be able to stamp all 3 and punch them out at one time, and then you've got the leaf to work with it as well. And then we have our Sentimental Park bundle, and this has dies that coordinate with it. But what I really love about this one, besides the coordinating dies, is I love the fonts, and I love the mix and match of the greetings. So you have thanks, you're amazing, thinking of you, happy birthday, let's celebrate your graduation, let's celebrate your anniversary, dear friend, you know, just for you, your new baby, your new adventure. So you've got lots of stuff. Love you, thinking of you, let's celebrate you. So lots of fun ways that you can play with that. In this case here, you've got these flowers, and this die will cut those flowers. You have a leaf that will cut out here, and then you have an outline for the flower and that will cut out as well. So in addition to that, then you have lots of bonus dies. You have a lot of other flowers in different shapes or different sizes. So you've got lots and lots of flowers to cut out there. Beautiful long stem. And then you have 3 labels. 2 labels have kind of a little bit of floral fluff around the edges. There's the large one. There's the small one. And then there's a plain label. I used the designer paper, but it's plain in that there's nothing fancy on the edges. But what's fun about this label is because of the way that these die cut, you don't have to make any slit at all. And this fits down inside of this die, so that now you have an outline look. You can put your greeting on here, and you have a little bit of an edge around it, as well as the fun corners. So lots of possibilities with this set here. So let's take a look at some fun samples to inspire you with Regency Park. Let's see what I've been up to. So who loves blue? Where are my blue lovers? So here we have Thinking of You. We have the ribbon tucked behind it. We have leaves. We've kind of built it all up, and you can see how I layered the 2 labels together. We used the Milky Dots for the centers. Here's another fun one. This one we got a little carried away and a little over the top with this one. But if you look at the pot, it is texturized with the cane. And I just stuck to the colors in the paper. Could I have done a brown pot or a gray pot, kind of more in keeping with a traditional pot? Absolutely. But I thought it was fun just to work with the 4 colors that are here. So just kind of playing around with petal pink and balmy blue and night of navy and basic white. And this little strip here is not ribbon. It's actually a piece of cardstock. It's a great way to break up an edge that you have. So here I have the dotted vellum, and then I have that edge. And here I just used a piece of that label. So this label right here, I just used a little piece. And again, a few more of those embellishments are here for you. So this fun card showcases that really fun textured paper. And in this case, I just took a whole bunch of strips. They're anywhere from a 1/2 inch to a full inch. So 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch strips. And they're not laid end to end. They're slightly just overlapping each other, just kind of random. And I know all of you guys definitely have a scrap bin, and you could easily recreate this look. It's a great way to use up those scraps, but it's also a great way to show off some designer paper when you're not quite sure how to mix and match them, or sometimes a larger, busier print, I know for me, can be a bit challenging. And so just working with these strips. This is basic white twine that I just ran through the ink pad. So I just kind of colored it with an ink pad. We've got the smaller flowers so you can see how they layer together, and then the thanks greeting. Here's a slimline card, and this is actually 3 of this long stem right here. And I cut them again from that textured paper. Look how fun that textured paper is. If you don't end up addicted to this textured paper, I'll be surprised because it's doggone sweet. Here you can see how the stamps work 2-step, but in this case, instead of 2 kinds of ink, let me hold it up real high for you. I embossed the top layer. So I stamped the bottom layer, and then for the second layer, which would normally be a contrasting ink, I chose to do embossing. And then lots of the milky dots. I stamped the greeting right on the card, and then a little bit of gold twine, and it's layered on itself, so it has a little bit of a white edge. So there's an anniversary card for you. And then showcasing the new fun dies that are coming, the new alphabet dies, and I had to go back to a little bit of paper from the By the Bay suite. Definitely loving this wood look from the By the Bay. But here what I did was I stamped the flowers. I stamped this one right here, okay? Then I stamped the flower here, the larger flowers. So you can kind of see the 3, 1, 2, 3, this one solid. And then I stamped this one here. After it was all stamped, I spritzed it with water just to kind of make it less stark, make it kind of muted and soft, and then went back in and added some more of those milky dots. We have a little bit of old olive and the word friend. So lots of possibilities, guys. One of the things that you're going to want to do if you don't already do it, if you make sure that you like and follow this page, a lot of the, actually first off, all of the cards that I'm showcasing at some point will end up in an album up under photos. It will be labeled January, August, Spring Catalog. Once I get a chance to slow down and take pictures of all of them, you will see that all of these will be there. But in addition, many of them I will go back through and I will actually create the cards with you. We will actually make them together. So if there are cards during the videos, again, this is the 4th video. If there are cards in the video that you're like, ooh, I really want to see that one step by step, give that card a call out, because I really do want to meet your paper crafting needs and to help you not just ooh and ah over them and be inspired by them, but how to make them. So we will be coming back around after the holidays to make many of the cards that you've seen in the video. So make sure again that you like and follow so you don't miss out on any good stuff coming. And make sure that if there is a card that you want to know more about, or you'd actually like me to make it step by step in a future video, give that card a shout out below. So every one of you stay safe. Janet, I hope you don't have to spend too much longer in the tub, although the radar still looks a little sketchy, and I know we're under a tornado watch through 8 p.m. So everyone else that is in the path of this storm, stay safe. Every one of you that are shoveling like the Dickens up north, remember to take a break, to stay hydrated, even though you feel cold. This is the trauma nurse in me talking. Sorry about that. But again, you know, make sure you take that break. These videos are a great way to do that. Stay safe and warm, everyone. Take care.